All right. All right. Oh, and what a wonderful way to start, too. Look at that. Textbook Xenoverse 2 right there. Ain't that about a bitch. All right. Well, one way or another, I guess we'll go ahead and let the good people know that I'm a rockin' and a rollin'. At everyone. It's the final week of the festival. Alright. Some of this. There we go. I think we're ready to go. ZGB Ghost Who, hello. Welcome in, everybody. All right, take two. Acorn, Joseph, welcome in, guys. All right, and sticky notes. Okay. Connecting to the Xenoverse server. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, pal. This damn game. Ooh, I do gotta remember that I need to buy some of the custom Bojack pants on the alt account. You know what? I can actually make a sticky note of that here in just a sec. Alright, I'm pretty sure that I'm set up correctly for... We're going to do Vegeta today, since it is Elite Week. Make sure you actually do go into the festival lobby, so that way you can get the Elite Week announcement. Because otherwise, you probably won't be getting your Elite Patroller bonus, which can be a royal pain in the ass. I know that I've encountered that before in past festivals, so learn from my mistakes. Make sure you hit up that festival lobby. Alright, either way, I think it's time to start diving into things. So let's start seeing them, everybody. Where are those ones in chat? Ones in chat to join up on some expert missions. Oh, well, happy birthday, who? Akali, welcome in. Raptor, welcome in. Currently am taking ones in chat, so type 1 in the chat if you just showed up here and you want to play. Solo, welcome in, man. Okay, but we got Ghost Rider, we got Acorn, and we got the birthday boy. And we can go back to our regularly scheduled programming of 3 Vegetas. Oh. Oh, dude. This is so wonderful. Probably all the way back to the title screen, right? Naturally. Can never just be back out to Kanton City. No, no. Primal, welcome in. Alright, take 3. Gallic Gun, welcome in. Swish, welcome in. Hey, Jay, welcome in. Maison, welcome in. All right. So yeah, we've got Ghost, Acorn, and Who. So are there any more ones in chat? Any more ones in chat for people who want to join up? Or I guess try to join up the way things have been going. Alright, let's put all these things up. Alright, so we're just waiting on the birthday boy now. Oh, you're in Hollow Bastion now, Maison? Nice. Sounds like you made a lot of progress then. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to try and stream Monday through Friday this week, at least. You know, not gonna make any promises. You know, I'm just gonna try my best to do that. Just because I would like to try and make it within the top 500. Alright, Raptor puts a 1 in the chat. Are there any more ones? Any more ones in chat? Because currently we got one more slot left open after Raptor gets in here. Holy Cow Cake uses Devil's Food Cake Mix, caramel, condensed milk, Butterfinger, yuck, whipped toppings, and cream cheese. A moist chocolate cake, except don't use Butterfinger, you use Heath's. Okay. Not that crazy about Heath's either, but it's better than Butterfinger, that's for damn sure. Alright, Raptor, what's going on, man? Testing can. All right, let's play it back once, and then once we get back into the lobby, I'll send you another. Give you a chance to get in here, Raptor. Did I struggle with the Ursula fight? On my first playthrough, yeah. But I mean, once you learn that you have to use magic on her cauldron, like, it's pretty much GG's. Jim, hello, welcome in, man. Uh-oh. That seemed a little sketch. What was that, 630? Oh, you mean her second fight? Not really. The only time I ever really had trouble with that one was on level 1 playthroughs. Yeah, I mean, that just happens for everybody who, like, genuinely, after your 21st birthday, at least here in the States, there's hardly anything to look forward to. Like, once you turn 25, you can rent a car, and then once you're 35, you can run for president. But it's like, those are two things that, like, most people will never run for president in their entire life, and, like, nobody needs to be going around renting cars on the regular, so it's not really huge perks. Card, welcome in. What will be next after this Festival of Universes? Well, we're supposed to be getting one more, at least. We're supposed to be getting one more festival at some point. And then we've got one more DLC, but we don't really know. We don't have a release window for that really yet. So, I mean, that's two things that are still going to be coming to this game. What, are you playing on Proud Mode, Maison? Okay, it feels like we're getting a little bit of lag, which I can't say I'm surprised based on how stream, like, started. Alright, so we gotta try and see if Raptor's gonna be able to make it, and then otherwise, do we have any more ones in chat? Ones in chat to join the lobby. Okay, I guess you're appearing offline still. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cross versus? Nah. I like that game mode, but we're struggling to get a full team here, plus the amount of GP you're gonna get is gonna vary wildly. You know, because if you're on the losing team, you might as well not even fucking bother. Yeah, no, it's... It is the worst in Hook's ship by far. The camera in Hook's ship is a friggin' nightmare, dude. Like, any confined space, like, good luck ever getting a workable camera angle. We got a dude dressed up in Sal Max colors. I'm not going to play Marvel Rivals. Oh, you didn't like Deep Jungle? I don't mind it. In Kingdom Hearts 1, my least favorite world would probably either have to go to Agrabah or Atlantica, probably. You hope we get a new Dragon Ball movie in 2026? That'd be nice. I mean, we're supposed to be getting a lot of things being announced at some event towards the end of January, so who knows? Yeah, the soundtrack for Deep Jungle is really good, though. Oh, Halloween Town? Yeah, Halloween Town is a fan favorite. Daima in movie form? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting some kind of, like, sequel movie to Daima, but I don't think that they would redo it into a movie. I don't know, I feel like there's too much content there to just pack into a feature-length film unless they made it a really long movie. Yeah, we need to have... I mean, Vegeta did kind of get a big win in the superhero movie, winning that match against Goku, where they weren't allowed to transform or anything. But yeah, he needs, like, a big win in terms of, like, an actual featured fight. You don't think we're ever getting the Moro or Granola? I'm assuming you mean, like, the superhero movie canon is already past them? Well, they could always just, like, switch around the order of things, right? It's not like the anime and the manga for Dragon Ball Super have ever been a one-to-one type of thing. They're two totally different beasts to tackle. Wow, game. Yeah, honestly, Big Bang Attack needs a little more love, man. Like, I feel as though Big Bang Attack has not been very, like, epic ever since, like, Budokai 3. Where he's like all, "Welcome to Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack!" And then he throws the extra blast at it, and he's just like all, "Welcome to Oblivion!" Solo, you probably got that from me. That's what I call him, too. No, not probably. I definitely have said that. Does Shueisha even like Dragon Ball? Doesn't really seem like it. I'm sure that they like the revenue that it generates. Yeah, they really did Vegeta dirty. Honestly, I think Vegeta does deserve to kill Frieza. Well, I've heard that there's a chance that One Piece's end might be somewhere on the horizon here, because apparently the creator had said that you'll know that things are coming to an end when he shows a pirate with an eye patch. And apparently he released a drawing with Shanks wearing an eye patch. So some people are speculating that the end might be near. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball and Pokemon that they'll... Yeah, honestly, two things that I think need to just be laid to rest, to be honest with you, man. Because, I mean, how long did we go without, like, Dragon Ball content outside of video games? Like, honestly, dude, like, the video games kept Dragon Ball going for a really long time. Damn it! Is this shit? He's all checking the bottom of his boot. Yeah, well, I mean, Xenoverse 2 is basically one great big what if, or, you know, you could even say it's a string of what if scenarios, but, like, they're all very unsatisfying, you know? But yeah, Tenkaichi and Sparking Zero definitely did the whole what if thing really well. Mario, welcome in, man. Better, but not the best. Alright, do we got any more ones in the chat? Ones in chat to join up for some expert missions here. We've got Mario. And it looks like Ghost is going to be taking off. Okay, then we got Gallic Gun wanting to join up as well. Okay, and we still got one more slot open. So if anyone wants to take it, go on ahead. Type the number 1 in the chat and we'll give it to you. Subspecies? What if you saw that made him become like this? Am I forgetting something from the story? I'm not quite sure what you're referencing. God, my nose is fucking itchy as hell. Subspends? What the hell is that? Mookery Blue, long time no see, dude. Hopefully you've been well. Welcome in. Livestream cam with what is that? Some kind of insult? You making fun of my goatee, bro? Oh, okay. So you meant to say suspense. Gotcha. Randomness, welcome in. I wish we didn't have this lag. Yeah, no, I'd have to lose a shit ton of weight before I even consider shaving this magnificent thing off my face. Oh, takes the fake timing to see the future. Right, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure of exactly what you were referencing. But yeah, I'm sure we'll get a lot of answers in Chapter 4. All we gotta do is sit around and wait for it, I guess. What the hell? Oh, excuse me. You listen to the Indian sleigh ride? Oh, yeah. It's freaking hilarious. Why would I ever shave such perfection? Yeah, exactly.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
I've had this thing for 4 years now. Granted, you know, there have been times in my life where I grew it out, shaved it off, grew it out sometime later, shaved it off again. But this most recent time, I've kept it for 4 years by now. I do get a fair amount of compliments on my mustache, though. Like, a lot of dudes in my area, like, they'll have their facial hair grown out, but they have, like, bad mustaches, so mine kind of stands out amongst a lot of other guys around here. And I have gotten a fair many compliments on it, so... Yeah, the beard ain't broke, so don't fix it. What is going on with the water, man?
Far better than I expected,
That is some angry water.
but not the best.
Your therapist says you look disheveled. Have you ever, like, I don't know. It's not like I know what you look like, but how long have you given, like, your facial hair to grow out? Because I can tell you, if I were to shave it off, it would take probably about a month for it to start looking full again for me. The most was 2 months? Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, if it's patchy or if it just doesn't grow in full, I could see why. But for 2 months, like, if it's growing in good, you should be able to trim it up and make it look pretty good. This lag is jipping us out of time.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
You look like a lumberjack? Well, grow it out again, dude.
I'll show you the power well beyond that Super Saiyan God.
We are getting some terrible luck with this lag. It's really lame.
Is that all? Just keep on pushing.
A dinosaur with a beard. Wouldn't that be something? Like, imagine a velociraptor with a beard. You had to shave for your Panda Express interview? Oh, yeah. I guess that's fair. I don't even know if I would shave for an interview these days. I've done it for every interview I had in the past, but I don't know. I think these days I would just make sure that it's nice and trimmed up and shaped real nice for an interview. Because honestly, man, if someone's gonna hire me and their prime reason is because I have a goatee, then those people can go fuck themselves, to be honest with you.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. I'm hardly even paying attention to what's happening on screen. Just going through the motions at this point. Just going through the motions of life. You don't think you've ever heard of someone being turned away because of their facial hair? Yeah. Pretty much everybody, well, most of the people that I know, at least, like, whenever they go in for an interview, they like to go in clean-shaven, and like I said, I myself have pretty much done that for every interview I've had in the past, but, you know, I've grown attached to my goatee at this point. Yeah, definitely, like, appearance doesn't matter in quite the same way as what it did once upon a time. You know, it is the 21st century, after all, and we're already a quarter of the way through the century. So, you know, times have changed.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
You don't think most people even get told why they don't get hired? Yeah, I mean, it's not unheard of. One of my buddies in the past did have an employer tell him that they're not going to hire him just based on his availability. Because he was also going to school at the time.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Come on. Laggy ass game, doing laggy ass things.
I'll show you the power where
Oh, fucking cuck. And he's still locked onto me. And he's still locked onto me. Vegeta spent the entire mission locked onto me.
Is that all? Just keep on pushing.
Yeah, I haven't ever been rejected from a job. I've gotten every job that I've ever tried to apply for. So, man, I really wish that that wouldn't happen, man. Hopefully before too much longer, maybe this connection will balance itself out, but this is
Far better than I
nightmarish.
better, but not.
At least we still managed to get a sub 20. A lonely heart and a nasty infection sounds like a kick-ass tagline. It kind of does. Redemption, welcome in. I'm pretty sure I have that Super Soul. Yeah, I mean, Elite Week is the best time to try and get your points if you've been putting the whole thing off. Either Week 3 or Week 6.
Is this it? I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Yeah, Acorn, I've been informed. I need to buy the custom pants on my alt account so I can complete one of Zuki's looks. I've never even heard of acorn jelly. It doesn't sound like it would taste very good. Oh boy. What a bunch of crap. What was that, 25 seconds? Yuck.
All, just keep on pushing.
Oh, what fun, dude. Oh, what fun. For real, Acorn, that shit's kicking into overdrive. Served as a salad, or it's served on salad? It's an actual salad? Then why do they call it jelly? Jelly salad? Oh, someone in the back thinks they're Broly. Kind of looks like a brown tofu. Sounds weird, eh? But I guess don't knock it till you try it. At least it's consistent, huh?
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, man. I cannot wait for this damn festival to be over, though. It always ends up having me play more Xenoverse 2 than I really care to these days. There's just so many other games that I want to play. There's actually a lot of good, like, shows and stuff coming out as of late, too. I mean, especially when it plays like this, man, where it's just... there's so much lag. It's like, it makes me not even want to play this.
Better, but not the best.
This can't just be like it. It is, dude. That is what is going on right now. We got plenty of Emperor's Death Beams going on, and, like, his HP is straight up ceasing to deplete. Like, the only explanation for that is lag. Poor connection. Servers shitting themselves. Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's caused by an influx of people getting their last-minute points. But at the end of the day, you know, that's what's causing it. It's just the connection isn't up to par. They wanted to join who for his birthday party. Well, they should have joined the stream, man, because that's where he's hanging out at.
Far better than I expected.
Better, but not the best. It's been a little while since I asked, but we do still have one more slot open, so if there's anybody out there who wants to take it, go on ahead, type 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat if you want to take this last slot. Nobody? Okay. Fair enough. Guess we'll just keep going with this group.
Take away my baby.
My eyes are getting heavy, man. Game's putting me to sleep. Your eyes get heavy if you read a boring book. It's better than melatonin. Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way with sports. Like, I wish that I could sit down and enjoy a good sports game, but I can't do it. I fall asleep every single time.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
It's happened with baseball and football, basketball, all of them, man. Yeah, I hear that sentiment a lot, Joseph. Like, I don't really have an interest in sports in general, so I don't want to play them either. But, you know, I don't know. We got a similar thing going on, like, with video games these days, right? Like, I've heard the same conversation happen about people who watch, like, video game live streams or who watch like let's plays and shit like that. People saying that they'd rather play the game than watch somebody else play it. So I mean, it's just one of those things. I guess it's just to each their own.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Yeah, I don't. When it comes to like content that revolves around people eating, like I really don't like mukbangs, but I do like stuff where they're rating the food or like they're reviewing the food. You know, something where they're giving something a try and then kind of like talking about it, I guess. So like a lot of what Good Mythical Morning does. But yeah, I don't really get the appeal to mukbangs. The worst are reaction channels. Well, it depends on how they go about reacting to it. Because, like, I do like to watch Moist Critical, and I do like to watch Papa Meat as well. And I would consider a lot of what they do, like, reactions.
Far better than I expected.
Yeah. You might be able to say that what Moist Critical does is more of like a review or response rather than just like a straight up reaction. But I do like him a lot. And then, like I said, I like Papa Meat as well. For those of you who might be familiar, it's that's Meat Canyon's second channel. Yeah, Raptor. I don't really see the appeal of watching a video where the primary thing they're doing is just chowing down.
What's going on?
Has anybody here heard of Bevo?
Very impressed.
The guy who got TikTok famous for not chewing his food? Like, I look at shit like that, and I'm like, oh, why does the internet make the most nonsensical people famous? Like, how does that even happen? No, I actually learned who he was through a Meat Canyon short. But yeah, I mean, he's not really worth talking much about, Bevo. But I'm pretty sure the guy's audience ultimately turned on him. Yeah, the guy does resemble a beaver quite astonishingly.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Does he yell like a beaver too? Well, I mean, no. But he's not a very bright guy. From what I understand, he went on one of those, like, red pill Macho Man channels. Pretty much made himself look like a cuck, and then people started hating on him. Oh, brother.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
You don't think TikTok famous counts in your book? Yeah, I mean... It certainly did seem to work out for Queso, though. But he's like the 1 in 100 million kind of scenarios. I don't think anyone on TikTok reads books. Well, to be fair, that's not really all that common of a recreational activity these days, just in general, regardless of what walk of life you're from. Because I can tell you, when I was in elementary school, I absolutely loved to read. And I don't know. It lost its appeal to me somewhere along the lines. But I suppose I did read a short story called Baraska. And that's been in, like, the last year or two. Which, by the way, if anyone is looking for some good reading material, I would highly recommend Baraska. It's very easy to find. You can read it online. You never liked books all your life? Oh. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just... I fell off that bandwagon somewhere along the lines, but... You know... I shouldn't say that I hate reading, it's just, it's very hard for me to get into it because I am a slow reader. You used to read a lot? Yeah. See, when I was a kid... I used to have these Spider-Man goggles that had flashlights installed in them. And what I'd do is I'd use those goggles and I'd grab a book and I'd pull the covers over my head and I'd use those goggles to read books past my bedtime. I used to be that into reading that I'd stay up late to do it. See, what happens to me a lot when I read is, like, my mind will wander off, but my eyes will keep reading, you know? So I end up having to go back a lot and having to reread something sometimes more than once. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people complain about the winning Pokemon battles quest in Legend ZA. It can be quite the slog, considering how you can only do it during the nighttime, really. Yeah, now the funny thing is, like with media and AI related stuff and technology and all that, like they show all of the cool shit that technology could potentially achieve, you know, think of shit that you see in like Star Wars with droids and space travel and stuff. Like we see a lot of shit like that happening, but they never cover like the weird janky beginnings of this kind of stuff. Like, kind of what we're going through right now with AI. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen the fucking AI-generated McDonald's commercial that released just recently, but it is bad. It is so bad. Yeah, I haven't had, like, DirecTV or any kind of, like, satellite or cable TV in a long time. I've got myself a few subscriptions to some streaming services. And then I get, like, a vast majority of my entertainment from, like, YouTube and playing video games. While occasionally also checking out Twitch. There are some streamers that I like that exclusively stream on Twitch. Or, you know, even if it's not... Even if they don't, like, simulcast. I usually watch my live streams on Twitch. So bad you can see the imperfections without squinting? Yeah. Yeah, there are a few points where it's like anybody can tell that it's AI. But, you know, also for those who haven't seen the commercial, it's like they're basically shitting on Christmas time the whole way through. And then at the very end, they're like all, you know what you should do to escape these chaotic Christmas time bullshit stuff? Go to McDonald's, and it's like, just the message of the fucking commercial is really bad, too. What even is the lore of this expert mission? I have no idea. Vegeta wanted a fight, and so we gave it to him. Man, oh man, is it bad for connection tonight. Have I tried Doritos Late Night Loaded Taco? I'm pretty sure I have, and I didn't really like it that much. if it's the flavor that I'm recalling. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, man. What a terrible night for Xenoverse.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Correction, Vegeta, you'll be our warm-up. More of a cooldown. Dude.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Vegetarian items? I mean, even people who eat meat eat vegetables, though, man. Like, most people are omnivores, so vegetables are still popular items to pick up, unless it's something super specific. I don't really have any go-to snacks. I'm the type of person I get different snacks every time I go to the grocery store. No, I especially don't eat right before bed. It's not really good for your digestion. Go-to things. Yeah, no, you shouldn't eat before you fall asleep.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the
Alright, are there any more ones in chat? Ones in chat if you want to join up. Do we got any ones in chat? Ones in chat. We got Swishes. Where he at? Oh, do you have, like, some form of diabetes, Joseph? Pre-diabetic? Ah. I wouldn't be surprised to find out if I had some level of diabetes. Oops. Okay, well, that was a little bit sketchy there, but you made it in. Yeah, one thing about diabetes is that it is reversible to a certain extent. I'm not sure if every form of diabetes is reversible, but I'm pretty sure, like, pre-diabetic and I think type 2 diabetes can be reversed. Mainly with adjustments to your diet as well as losing fat. Okay. That was better than a lot of the other rounds.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
I mean, I can't claim to be an expert either, but I don't know if all forms of diabetes can be reversed because my grandfather got diabetes because of something that he was exposed to during his time in the military, and he pretty much lived most of his life as a diabetic. So I'm pretty sure that there's got to be at least some forms of it that are not reversible. But, you know, that's something that an internet search could tell you in more detail than I ever could.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, you know, or a medical professional. A medical professional, you know, that would probably be the best way to find out more about the topic.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not.
Well, I guess now that we have a full stream team going, I suppose I can keep track of how many rounds we're doing. I really haven't been keeping track the last hour and a half. Who would win, Red versus End of Series Ash? I don't know, dude. I'm really not familiar enough with the anime to tell you for sure. But I mean, I would want to put my money on Ash because I'd imagine he could probably build a good team. Because, I mean, otherwise, what's Red going to have? He's going to have a Pikachu, a Blastoise, a Charizard, a Venusaur, and then, like, probably a Snorlax, then either Lapras or Espeon. I think he had Espeon in the GBA games, and then Lapras in the DS games. But I don't know what all of Ash's options are, but I'm pretty sure he's got a larger lineup than that. As much as I want to say Red, though, I might have to give it to Ash. Just depending on what team Ash slaps together. But, yeah, if you mean specifically if Ash were using the final team that he ever had, I don't know. I'd have to look up what Pokemon he was using. No, I didn't see the death battle. I totally forgot about that, to be honest with you. Alright, I'll try and remember to watch it once I get off stream. Come on! There we go.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
You remember cracking a joke about Magic Cylinder before the death battle was out? I can only imagine that it's a dick joke.
Take away my baby!
Oh, well, that's definitely not where I thought a joke about a magic cylinder would go, but kudos for you, Randomness, for not making it a dick joke.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
LS, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I wish some of these longer running series could have kind of like grown up with us, you know? I know that that's not really a very like viable mindset to have because they want to keep their franchise appealing to a younger audience, but you know, a spin-off here and there that covers like darker themes and stuff would be pretty nice for stuff like Pokemon and Dragon Ball and all that. Yeah, I haven't seen it myself yet, so I can't really say anything about it. You did like the Batman Beyond as a sequel to the Batman animated series? Yeah, I had the VHS tape for it. That was the introduction to the series. I never really watched too much past that, though, but I did love that movie. I did think that the bat suit looked pretty good.
Better, but not the best.
It was hilarious and dumb. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out, because Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were two huge parts of my childhood.
Take away my baby.
Return of the Joker. Is that from the Batman Beyond series? The one where Joker... I forget exactly how he comes back, but he comes back. What am I doing?
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember now. I've never seen that movie, but I've definitely seen clips of it. And I loved the way that Terry McGinnis ended up handling the Joker. Pretty much just rage baited him by laughing at him. And Joker's just like, all, the real Batman would never laugh at my jokes. What the fuck? You're not Batman. You're a pale imitation. Alright, let's please keep chat to English, please, and thank you.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, well, Batman Beyond was, I guess technically in universe that could have been possible, but technically not really because, like, Skibbity Toilet wasn't a thing when it was being animated. But could you imagine Batman Beyond being the original source for Skibbity Toilet?
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, man. Man, I have not really seen much Teen Titans Go, but that series just breaks my heart, dude. Look at how they massacred my baby boy. Like, and it's kind of crazy because I know that there was a time period there where like 90% of Cartoon Network's programming was just Teen Titans Go. It's kind of insane. They have lots of meta humor? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I could really ever go back and really give it a chance. Oh yeah, again, I don't think that I've seen that piece of media, but I've definitely seen that clip on YouTube of Batman and Joker laughing together. Cyborg was punching a bowl of meat. Good God. Literally beating his meat. Okay, I'll have to give it to him. That's actually kind of funny. The Killing Joke. Okay, yeah, I've definitely heard the title before.
Better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Wait. Is The Killing Joke the same movie where Barbara Gordon ends up getting shot and paralyzed? Should go into surgery soonish. Oh, shit. Well, best of luck to you in that endeavor, man. Hopefully everything turns out in your favor.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Okay, so yeah, then I definitely have seen that one then. Okay.
Justice is super good. Evil bad, though. Great saying, man.
Unordinary Spider, hello, welcome in. I'm just trying to get QQ bangs. I've got a pretty damn good video about QQ bangs up on my channel if you're looking for any pointers there.
Far better than I expected. Better, but
Yeah, I remember watching The Killing Joke and just being like, man, this is, there's a lot of tonal shifts and, like, 90-degree turns in the plot here. And some very sharp turns that they took from what I recall. You know, I've never had a hernia, but I have been told by my dad that our family is a little bit prone to getting them. So here's hoping that I can go a lifetime without ever having to have that happen. It sounds painful.
can't be happening. Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, one real shitty, like, health thing that happened to me, though, is my appendix did rupture back when I was, like, 15. And that was fucking awful. Yeah, I mean that's honestly a common thing just for most people. Like the older you get, the slower your metabolism becomes and the easier it is to put on weight. Like that's just kind of how it be for human beings. How did I treat it? I went to the hospital.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
We could get one of him one day. I mean, maybe to some degree. I don't think that he would be like I don't think that someone who ended up like Joker in real life would end up like being able to do a lifelong time of violent crime and being able to break out of prison time and time and time again.
Evil beware! Great Saiyaman!
You know, so it definitely wouldn't be like a one-to-one thing, but yeah, we could end up seeing someone do awful shit like what Joker has. What causes it to explode or burst? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there could have been new information that's come out within like the last 15 years since it happened to me, but in general, like, there's not a very good medical explanation for why it happens. See, the appendix is kind of like a leftover organ that we have. It used to act as like some sort of filter for like raw meats and shit, but since humans started like cooking their food, it's just like its functionality has kind of been tossed to the wayside. So it's kind of like our tonsils, right? Like the tonsils don't really serve the human body much anymore, and it's a similar story with the appendix. So I don't know. Once again, I think that's something that a Google search could probably provide a more in-depth, real answer than what I could ever give you.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
What did I feel? It's... Like, I don't think that I felt the moment that it ruptured. I'm pretty sure that it ruptured in my sleep. But it starts out, like, it swells up. And then it swells up to the point, like, basically to its breaking point, right? And I'm pretty sure I was asleep the moment that it happened. But it's just constant excruciating pain is what it is.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Okay. So that is 6 with this group, so I guess I'll go on ahead and ask. Is there anybody in chat who is not currently in the lobby that would like to play some Xenoverse 2? Again, for people who are not currently in the lobby, type me the number 2 in the chat. 2's in chat. Are you talking about sleep paralysis, who? Yeah, I've had it happen a few times before. Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll just keep on going with this group then. I do really like this outfit, though. It looks like a really legit, like, winter outfit that somebody might actually wear. It's real scary for real. Eh. It didn't really bother me when it happened to me, but that's because I had prior knowledge of sleep paralysis. I think we actually talked about this in a fairly recent stream, but if I didn't know what the hell was happening to me, I'm sure I would have panicked. But since I had prior knowledge of sleep paralysis, I was just like, fuck this, I'm just gonna go back to sleep, I don't care. Saffron, hello, welcome in.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, that's rough, Saffron. Hopefully stream can help chipper you up a little bit. And if not, then hopefully a good night's rest will help you find a better mood. Yeah, that's rough, Saffron. I don't know, what can I say? Sometimes people suck. Last tour for the night. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny how sometimes, like, there's tensions in households based around taking out the trash.
Better, but not the best.
Like, it's kind of crazy, because, like, that's something that anybody could do. Alright, who's taken off? And I think Acorn said that they're going to be taken off, too. Alright, so do we got any ones in chat? Ones in chat for this last slot here. Anybody want it? Alright, because, yeah, we got 2 slots open. So if anybody wants them, they're available to you. Ooh, looks like AJ wants to get in on the action. Alrighty, who I guess you're taking off from stream as well. But thanks for hanging out while you could, man, and hopefully you had a happy birthday. Any more ones in chat? Ones in chat to join up with this lobby. Still got 1 slot open for anyone who wants it. Are you taking off, like, from the stream as well, Acorn? Okay, well, thanks for hanging out while you could, man. Alright, looks like Saffron wants to join up, so we were, in fact, able to get a full stream team back, so all's well that ends well, huh? Do I has the dumb? I has the dumb. Gonna wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. We waiting. Also, Saffron, did you just, like, dump all of your star coins into the star coin shop or something? I can do a tour without you? Alright. Because, like, I haven't really purchased too much, just, like, stuff that I really, really know that I want. So I've been very, like, sparing with how I spend my star coins. Yes, you did? Ah. Gotta have that dragon mentality, man. Gotta hoard your valuables. You bought everything you liked? Oh. I guess my taste must have just been a little bit pickier then. You only got 1,000? I think I'm somewhere in the ballpark of like 10,000 star coins. I really haven't bought too much stuff. Okay. Beat the shit out of them. Yeah, I just spend my star coins very sparingly, and I haven't even purchased, like, any, like, multiples of any items in the star coin shop either.
Very impressed.
Except for maybe, like, a pair of shoes. I think there was a pair of shoes that I bought 2 of. Oh, you missed the Bergamo stuff? Yeah. I really wish that there was an alternative way. Like, I wish at the very least, whenever the drop pools for, like, raid rewards increases, that they would add those drops to the Crystal Raid mode. So that way you'd at least have a chance at getting them. But no, I don't think that they've upgraded the drop pool for that mode ever since it first got introduced. Yeah, you said you needed a skirt, Saffron. Yeah, there's like... There's 2 skirts that I can think of in the game. At least ones that have custom colors on them.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Oh, okay, good shit, Saffron. Nice. If there's auras, that's what you'll purchase, or cool artworks or clothes. From the Star Coin shop? No, hell no. I definitely wouldn't waste my hard-earned and very scarce Star Coins on auras. I would imagine at this point in the game, with how many TP medals I have, I could probably buy, like, Capsule Corp mascots. And it wouldn't be too big of a deal, but even still, I don't fuck around with those mascots, man. I'm just glad to have the original custom Goku gi. Yeah, I mean, having a customizable Turtle Hermit gi is pretty sweet. Kinda crazy how long it took us to get something like that in the video game, though. Like, it just seems like a no-brainer. Is there a list for what is available as rewards for Crystal Raids? I'm pretty sure that there's a wiki page that pretty much has a complete list. And if not, I'm sure you could probably find a resource on the internet somewhere. Because I want to say it was on the wiki where I was looking at the drop pool.
You've outgrown me, kid.
But yeah, no, as far as star coins are concerned, man, I'm basically just hoarding them so that way I can get the outfit pieces that I really like. Okay, hopefully Saffron's ready. Yeah, I mean, as it turns out, it's really easy to make Elite Patroller. 5 to 8 second delay. I mean, just the way that live streaming works, you're never really going to be, like, 100% live. Like, there's generally going to be, like, the technology has advanced so much that generally you'll probably be within 5-ish seconds. Like, from when I actually say something, it should be, like, reaching you guys about 5 seconds later. But that's just kind of like the nature of live streaming. But still, that is really good. Like, a 5-second delay, because back in the day when I first started getting into watching live streams, probably like 12, 13 years ago, something like that, there would be like a 20 to 30 second delay was the norm back in those days. Like, if a streamer was trying to ask chat something, they would have to wait 20, 30 seconds in order to start getting responses from people. Yeah, Super God Fist, it doesn't do high damage. The only nerfs that they've ever given to Super God Fist is, like, they have nerfed its damage, so, you know. It's not a high damaging skill, it's just a very high utility skill. Plus, I mean, with only 100 points invested, you could still be putting twice as many points into your strikes. So, there is also that. Because I don't know. Maybe I'll try and, maybe I'll, hop on Sesame and equip Super God Fist to her, and then I'll tell you how much damage I'm doing. I think I got her to level 180. Key Blast Cannon barely got touched from what you remember. Yeah, I don't remember if they've ever buffed or nerfed or adjusted Key Blast Cannon in any way. It is kind of ironic, isn't it, Swish? Vegeta must be absolutely disgusted in us. Yeah, Saffron, that's the move. Well, yeah, Key Blast Cannon isn't a counter, that's why, man. It's a combo extender, is what it is. It's also one of those moves where you can do like a step or a dash immediately out of it for a cancel. Which is kind of part of what makes it a combo extender. But it's also one of those moves where, like, you know how some characters have natural points in their combos, their basic combos where they'll teleport? There's a lot of characters who can cancel out of their initial attack animation to use Ki Blast Cannon in its place during some of those teleporting sections of your combos. Yeah, it's a little too cold around here to be using the AC. According to my computer, it looks like it's 35 degrees out right now.
What's going on? Is this it?
I think that's just you, LS, because, I mean, that sounds like Vegeta to me.
Far better than I expected.
Could just be that there's a whole bunch of other racket going on top of the fact that I'm talking over everything. DBS17 makes great use of it. Ki Blast Cannon? Does his custom version get Ki Blast Cannon? Yeah, I mean, I always have my fan going, no matter what time of year it is. Just because, like, I can't sleep if I'm too hot. You know, this is true for everybody, but I mean, like, really you need to cool your body down. Like, your body needs to cool down in order to be able to fall asleep. Yeah, we use heaters.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Is there a better quick-acting strike super that's a punch other than Super God Fist? Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you mean by better. Because although it lacks in damage, the fact that Super God Fist comes out so fast, and the fact that you can continue your basic combos, and even throw out some of the faster super attacks in the game to true combo with it, like, does more damage. Savage Strike would probably do more damage, and it's pretty similar. Plus, it has two different variations of it. I don't know how it does in comparison with damage, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the second variation of it, where you, like, teleport and punch them downward, I'm pretty sure that one does more. I mean, I guess there's always Soaring Fist as well. Soaring Fist is really good. Excuse me. That was weird. I did like a burp and an inverted sneeze. Here's a friendly reminder from good old Kid Trunks that if you haven't already, then you should totally leave a like on the stream. Do your boy a solid. Why do tryhards always have a strike cheesy moveset? Because that's the meta. They gotta get they wins, man.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
This is a little better, I guess. Alrighty, LS, for show. Thanks for hanging out while you could, man. Oh, wow. So when you say going over, are they actually giving, like, tips and tricks as to how to use the custom characters, or are they literally just showing, like, the stuff that you can equip to them? Alright, I'll just try and re-invite everybody who was in the lobby there. So, give me just a moment so I can boot back in. Like giving info and facts about them? Oh, okay. Okay, so who did we have? We had Saffron, AJ, I want to say Swish, Mario. I think Acorn already took off, so... Was it Tayo that we had? Is that right? Who already took off? They already took off. See, it had to have been. Oh, I'm getting booted already. Wow. What a video game, guys. Franco, welcome in. Like, I can never just be back to Conton City either. That's the part that pisses me off. I don't know why I always have to be booted back to the title screen, man. I've seen plenty of other people who get, like, they lose connection and they just go back to Conton City. So I don't know what the fuck Guess just because I'm Cesaro Penumbra, they gotta make me walk the extra mile. Trunks' hair looks really good in this image. Like, that's some really cool looking Super Saiyan hair right there.
Sir.
Yeah, no, this shit really puts the sorrow in Cesaro, don't it? Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, that's right. Oh, let's load it up with Vegeta. Load some Vegetas into the chamber. Welcome back, Akali. Brr, 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 brr.
Take away my baby.
Alright, game. Keep your shit together, please. Keep it together. Wow. Genuinely? Needed a break from the festival? Yeah. That's where I'm at, too. Okay, yeah, Sesame is level 180. Couldn't even last 5 seconds. That's what she said. Oh. Swear to God, this game is like the one pump chump of video games. about as annoying as it gets. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking shit. How long will it last this time? Taking all bets. I'd be surprised if we even get past the first damn mission at this rate. This is a video game, guys. This is the gameplay loop right here. You get to the title screen, you load into the game, you lose connection to the game, you go back to the title screen, you boot back in, you lose connection again, get booted back to the title screen. That's the gameplay loop. This is absolutely batshit bonkers, fellas. It's getting real bad. I was gonna try and go for maybe another half hour here, but if this is how it's gonna be, I might have to call it a little bit earlier. I don't want to fucking stand this shit, dude. This makes me... It's gonna give me ulcers, man.
Sir.
Like, I'm just trying to get some GP and some TP with all the good folks out there, but no. No, Wayne. Not allowed. This is a no fun zone. The festival is going to be over this Sunday. Oh, I read yours as when is the festival over? My dyslexic ass. You're done with this festival? Do any of you guys out there have Elite Patroller and are on Universe 7? Because if Akali is determining that she's not going to be playing the festival anymore, I need to find someone new to mooch off of for my alt account. Okay, looks like we got a few. Looks like we got a few people. So I'll be able to mooch the elite bonus off of somebody. Yeah, probably towards the end of the week, I'll probably try and get my... What is this? What kind of fucking purgatory, dude? God damn. This is actually insane. I'm can't evening right now. It blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Welcome back, Maison. You can hear me screaming on the inside, yeah. Yeah. That silence was loud, I'm sure. Be back if it's working. Alright. This is legit killing me. Like, once it started, it hasn't stopped. Alright, so I suppose if Gallic Gun is going to be stepping away for a bit, I'll invite everybody else. And then, I guess I'll just ask, are there any ones in the chat? Ones in chat to fill up the remaining slot in this lobby. Something tells me that no one's going to try, based on what we've been seeing for like the last 15 minutes. I swear to God. I'm gonna try and restart my console. I know with all my heart that's not gonna do anything. But at this point, I gotta try something, right? Yeah, Xenoverse over here trying to get me to start my villain arc for real. Forgotten, welcome in. My internet is definitely not the problem. If I was having problems with my internet, then the stream would be fucking up. Yeah, folks, if this keeps going, I hate to say it, but I might have to call it quits earlier than I'd like and just pick back up tomorrow, but I've still got a little bit more patience to spare for this, so we'll see what happens. Because we haven't even been able to get into a mission, man. Like in the last 15, 20 minutes. Well, I'm probably not going to play Hogwarts Legacy. I got back on Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. So that's probably what I'm going to end up playing. Alright. After Kingdom Hearts 1, what KH game are you going to play? Are you going to do Chain of Memories, or are you just going to dive right into 2? Because Chain of Memories takes place in between 1 and 2. But a lot of people do not like the combat system in Chain of Memories. I was one of them, but it grew on me over time. Okay, and are you watching all of the, are you going to be watching the cutscene theaters and stuff, too, for things like Recoded and whatever other damn games? 358. I think 358 is in the 1.5 section. You don't think you'll be joining? Okay. Well, we got Gallic Gun coming back, so... Any ones in chat. Ones in chat to take this last slot. Or else we're just gonna ready up and hope for the best, I think. Alright, Franco wants to give it a shot. Yeah, Disney only gave Square permission to put Mickey in one cutscene. I don't know about how much about that situation you know, but... yeah, originally Disney wanted Donald to be the main protagonist for Kingdom Hearts, but Square was like, nah, we're not doing that. Because they wanted it to be Mickey. But then Disney was like, oh, nah, we're not doing that. And so they ultimately agreed on a middleman by creating a original character, and that's how we ultimately got Sora. And Sora was actually a furry. He was a little lion boy. Or I don't know, a pseudo-furry. You know, the one that has, like, the ear and tails. Lion King Sora? I mean, technically we get that in Kingdom Hearts 2, but no, not like a full-on, like, lion. He was still, like, a bipedal character, right? He was still humanoid. It's just he had some lion features to him, like a tail and ears. And originally he was going to have a chainsaw blade instead of a keyblade as well. Yeah, there's a Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Alright, folks, I've got one more try in me. This is the last try that I'm gonna do for the night, and if it's just gonna be a piece of shit, then we'll just have to pick up on this tomorrow, because I've had it up to my hairline with this crap. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about not having 2.8 as of right now, because you still have a lot of content to get through just with the 1.5, 2.5 stuff. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not a full-fledged game. Oh, okay. Well, there it goes. There it goes, folks. My patience is officially worn out. I'm not gonna keep trying with this. Okay. Alright, folks. Hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to be calling it quits early here. Yeah, we'll just try and pick up on this tomorrow. This is really aggravating, but we literally can't play the game. The game is straight up being unplayable right now. So, I'm not having it. So, we'll pick up tomorrow. I'll be starting at my normal time between 7 and 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. There's my Discord in the chat, so that way you can easily keep up with when I'm going live. And yeah, like I said, we're just gonna have to try this again tomorrow. So, yeah. With all that said and done, I do believe that's gonna be about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching far more than I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.